had enough of that particular team. Could go Skaven, High Elf, Dark Elf. I'm going to be playing in a league with Dark Elves, so I don't really want to do that. Bretonians, Chaos. Could do. Wood Elves, very fragile. Have the same well, not the same problem. So I don't understand Khemri. They're very fragile, plus they have low armor. Well, low agility, and fragile players. What is this nonsense? Necromantic team, that's what I need to do. Need to bring back the necromants. Go ahead and go with our good old Dungeon Bowl. Good classic standby. Oh, it looks terrible on the werewolves, but that's fine. Strip the flesh. I should update stream title. Because why remember to do the things I'm supposed to do? Oop. New necromantic team. I'll update that information. And there we go. Okay, we gotta get our classic strip the flesh logo. Oh, there it is. We can assault the wounds. And of course we have to play in the cauldron. As we play all of our games there. No, not automatic choice. So I do like to go pretty heavy on the team composition. With 2 of the werewolves, but maybe we'll only go with 1 this time. Go with the good old Big B. Oh, not Bogby. Alright, big bad wolf. Then we'll get Bobo. And little Debo. And our whites got Good Ash. And Bad Ash. Now, we have options. We can either, well, let's go ahead and confirm these purchases so things don't go awry. 70k per team roll, fairly expensive. We could at this point get, well, let's see what we do with this. If we filled our team out with random zombies, get 3 of them. They're 4k. I wouldn't mind starting with 4 rerolls. I could get a ghoul, too, to start with. Alright, so, any zombies we want to have here? No, we'll just do randoms for the zombies. And then we gotta get Fang. One of the biggest teeth. I think this is him. I don't think it really matters very much. Anyway, we go with Fang. And we'll go ahead and get 3 re-rolls here. Call this good. And whoops. Join league. Multiplayer. Cabalvision Open League. Yeah. Open Ladder 24. And let's go ahead and find our opponent. 100 seconds, not too bad. Oops, freaking, I should at one point invest in a proper mic. One that I'm not going to bash with my hand, because I like touching my face, even though that's actually a bad habit. Probably anyway for streaming. Well, we got our 2 flesh golems, keeping our strength a little bit in there. Got our 2 blockers, and we got our amazing werewolf. 8 movement, 8 armor value. Gonna get injured constantly, because, you know, luck. And then we've got our terrible idea Fang here. Our ghoul, with a little bit of movement, same agility, and less armor value, no regeneration. Why wouldn't I just have another werewolf? Oh, well, the cost of the player is astronomically higher. And that way we can keep our werewolves on the offensive. Got 3 team rerolls, which should be all we need ever, basically. Unless we end up getting extra money later on. It's almost as expensive to get another werewolf as it is to get another reroll. And I'd much rather be saving up for players than rerolls, because I'll end up replacing players anyway, and then it's just feels like you're not even making any progress when that happens. But we have regeneration. We did on the last team too. Which honestly I'm not scrapping them, I'm just too tilted at them. And we get to play against the Chaos team, who's got a few points going for them. So unfortunately we don't get the 1,000 versus 1,000 matchup. Go ahead and check our opposing team, having... Oh, he's actually got 7 games under his belt. He does have Claw on one of his beastmen. He rolled extra movement. He's got a couple of blockers now. So, and another with Claw. So we're kind of even odds here, to be honest. Get some petty cash. I could get 150. I wish backup players weren't so expensive. It's not like you're getting an advantage for having them. They're still loners. And it does auto-buy your... I could go with this. But I feel like the extra reroll, or the... Let's go with 2 Bloodweiser Babes. Because knockout being our biggest liability with... I always say this, and I always disagree with myself as I say it. With knockouts being our biggest liability, even though injuries are still worse because it's still a 50-50 shot, and you only get 1 of those for the regeneration to happen. But we have 3 rerolls going into this, which is plenty to start with. Oh, it starts with a bonjour. I do not speak French, so I cannot answer in kind, although I know what bonjour means. Okay, so we'll let him set up in defense first, because I don't want him getting first hits, is basically what that comes down to. So I want to keep my flesh golems away from his claws, which is unfortunate because they are my 4 strength player, and he has claws on one of his 4 strength players. The only good thing is he does not have Mighty Blow on anyone, which means that he doesn't have any additional chance to injure my ghoul. So I do have that going for me, but I don't anticipate an easy victory, and I may not even get a victory here. And setting up a nice, safe defense. I'd have to overextend to get any blitzes in on you. So set you back. And we can put a ghoul here. A werewolf here. But actually I want to go here and get 2 chances at him. Block over there. And let's put everybody in the same spot. We can't do that. Move them over to here then. Go for a little bit of anti-blitz. Let's go for a little bit more anti-blitz. And some backup to right here. Honestly, I should take them. Well, he's not set up on the line anyway. Fine with that, I think. I would go a little bit further back with the ghoul's movement. It is a little on the low side. There's his other claw way back there. Of course, he also... Yeah, well, that works out for me. He does have 4 strength on demand with his goats. So I do have to worry about that a little bit. But again, only one of them does have claws at this time anyway. Alright, so we will stay here so we can get the assist over here. And that's the one with block, but we do take him down with a defender stumbles. We could follow this one, but we'll stay again. Right, get 2 shots here. First one is all that matters. Run the ball up to here, and then cover up with some zombies. I don't want to go too far forward because he can, of course, summon the might of 4 strength on his, effectively, on his beastmen at any time. Could have taken him one more up. Would have been alright. And I'll go for the 1 die here. And we'll stay back though. Or we could follow, but I think staying is a much better plan. And we'll end our turn. Hopefully we can do something here. I don't know. Stalling. Yeah, it's hard to play against a chaos team without risking all your players forever. I guess until someone does get injured, it doesn't really matter if you stall or not. If they regenerate anyway, or knocked out. And there's the werewolf knockdown with claws. So that is his target. Of course, why not? I mean, I'm doing the same thing. Claw for claw. And we don't have leap up with the werewolves, but I do like taking that fairly early on. Because with their movement, they get pretty crazy with leap up. Well, the good news is the ball is safe for the moment. Now, unless he gets another person on my... There he does. I love anticipating all these things and then it happens. And I know he's not watching or anything. It's just one of those, oh, here's my plan, and here's how my plan's not going to work out. We could pop a zombie. We're going to go with the zombie in there. Or he gets even more on him. Alright. Might have to just go for an itchy nose. Dang it. Might just have to go for a reversal. Here, come around the other side. Like if I go here and then do a blitz. Well, shit. Then we both block each other and nothing interesting happens. Okay, so it's even odds. If I move one up, it'll be a one-on-one kind of thing, but then I'll also have a disadvantage. If we go here, the zombie can hit him for 2 dice. Yeah. It just pushes him. But we can follow that up. Right, let's get the defense over here. Man, I don't even know. He's got me guessing. Hey, we advanced the ball. Kinda. Alright, that's 1 die, so we'll pop over here for the assist. And punch him. Does take him down. We're really not in much better of a position than we were before because of that, both blocking each other. Stuff, what are the odds? Well, pretty good since I wasn't paying attention. I left a gap in the back that he can make it through because I didn't go for it. It's a tough one. But with the goats and their blitzes, that's strength. He has got there. Yeah, who do you want to bash my ghoul with? My ghoul, my zombie. Ugh. Claws will help. You got 2 different claw characters to do it with. You could always use your goat and then follow up with the Chaos Warrior. Why am I not playing a Chaos team like every game? Oh, okay, that's interesting. I honestly do feel like I should play just Chaos every time. They're such a good and powerful team. I mean, they lack block in the beginning, but it's largely negated very quickly by their strength starting off and then just removing other players from the field. Oh. He's going for the 1 die if he goes for anything here. Alright. He's already blitzed. So that's good. He's not doing anything. Can't react to it. Alright, so just making the cluster even more clustery. Keeping that line there. We do have still this angle to go with if we can break it up. But she just put another player there. Again. You know. Calling it like I see it. Yeah, and of course that's a good clean hit there. Okay. Not sure exactly what I am to do here. That gives us 1 dies. That's going to be negative unless I get somewhere over to assist. Well, we're going to have to start doing something soon. I'm not sure what it is. That's still bad. So let's get in here. Cancel out a bunch of tackle zones. Go ahead and follow that. It's a stun. That gives us something to work with. Not a lot, though. I guess we have to kind of get over here. Well, if we do this, gets him out of there. Allows us to get an assist. So 1 die, which I don't like very much, but we do have block. So the odds of it going terribly wrong are a little bit lower. Alright. We could follow this up, and we should. Well, he is more expendable. Let's get over here. So if this one doesn't go well, it's fine. Okay, got him out of there. Now we can stay here. Go for this hit. Probably going to stay here as well. Going to re-roll that though. Although, I should follow... no. And this is a pointless exercise in futility, attacking there. Especially without a re-roll. As much as I would like to get rid of him. 9 armor value, 2 red dice. Not a good combination. I'm just coming back from playing a team extensively with 7 armor on many of its positions. So claws don't scare me that much. Well, the bad hit over there. Largely marginalized by good hits where they matter. And there's a stun answering back. Whereas I basically got a stun against one of his linemen. He got a stun against one of my blitzers. Going for that. Just a push, but it does put 2 people on the ball. Which I need to get them off of the ball. Now we could pass it off to the werewolf here. Which would not even be a terrible idea at all. But I don't really have the players to form a cage right now. If I do that. So it would be a risky play. So one thing I've always struggled with on the necromantic teams is the early game. Like once you get things going, it seems a little bit smoother. But But early on, it seems like you just don't have enough players of a single role to really get steamrolling. And his goat, even that one can get over there. Although we could also dodge up the middle as well. And first off, we'll just stand up over here. Okay. Alright, good start, good start. We could stay for the assist. I don't mind that so far. That's a big hit. Good old stunned. Which means we are safe on the sideline. Well, there. It's 2 dice. Can stay here. So we get the assist here. Let's do a blitz. Both down or a push. Obviously we're taking the push. Not a lot of follow-up to that. And the unfortunate thing is, if I do the handoff, he's still completely open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He does lose one of his movement going around, but not downfield. And here we've got not very good stuff going. But we could get down to here, or here. Since we did get him off the ball anyway. Which leaves us free to go here. And if we get a good hit here, I won't feel so bad about everything. I said if we can get a good hit, thank you. That's at least something better. And let's go for the 1 die here, why not? Doesn't really do a lot. But we do get a little bit of a chance, and a handoff to the werewolf would work very well, which is one of the reasons why I really like dump off as a skill. On a decent agility team. Dump off on the ghoul to throw it to a werewolf would be pretty interesting, but I do want to save the werewolves for their offensive. Ah, shoot. Well, that was a screw up. And while we did get a good result, he's going to pin him on the corner there. Thought he was safe there, but I was wrong. But he can get that goat down there with a dodge, at least. Oh, and he's got extra movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 1 going for it. We'll put him right on there. And create a really difficult situation for us. Stand firm. Yeah, let's do that. Keep him from getting backed up. If we got backed up, he wouldn't be able to assist anyway. And we do have dodge here, so we can get out of there if we need to. And I like the pace that we're at right now. He has this goat here. If he keeps him where he is, we're fine. If he goes back for something a little bit more defensive, we do have something then to worry about, though. Well, if he goes back for something defensive, I can run over here with the flesh golem. So we've got options. Also, the white would be free then, too. Okay. I like where this is going right now. I think we have a chance. Oh, is he going for it? Oh, he's going for that. Alright. Pretty good move, I would say. Okay, so get over here with one going for it. We can get over here right now. Going to do that. We can get to here with some crazy stuff. Two going for it to get there. Let's see what happens. I should really stand up over there though first. But too late, we're committed now. Oh, no, no, no. Yes, we do need to do that in order to make this all work out. And now it's time to make our B-roll. And we fail that too. So now we're getting all the salt going. Yeah, and a knockout. Even better. Good old 12 on the armor roll. Now we're getting pushed out. Indeed. Indeed. Well, those carefully laid plans not working out here. And we're going down either way. Don't use? Use. I don't know. It's always a tough call on whether to use stand firm or not in these situations where you're going down anyway. Wouldn't have mattered. I mean, you'd still be able to do the same thing if I would have moved back or not. And there we go out. Ball goes random place. We get a knockout, which he's out anyway. Knockout, not the worst thing. Ball goes right to there. Not the worst spot. There were a lot of worse spots that ball could have gone. But those beast men are very dangerous with that horn ability. I mean, it just basically allows them to choose a lot of times to start getting 2 dice everywhere at will. So we have a chance of getting everyone off the ball, but not much else after that. And the the white got knocked out, which is the real kicker here. Like, not only did he roll 2 1s in a row, and he rolled double 6s on the armor break, so, you know. Yeah, gotta roll those 2 1s and then double 6s. Double everything. Double the bad, double the bad. There it is. Oh. But we do have things that can be done here. Just go ahead and stand up here and here. Not going to do anything, but, you know. Ugh. Well, 1 dice either way. 1 dies. Let's just do it. I don't want to hit him onto the ball, but I do want to get more players onto the ball myself. What we can do here is we can blitz. Push. And that was the wrong spot to push him to. Well, let's go for this. Yep. Fail the dodge. Reroll it. And failed again. And it not. What the? So failed dodge means knockout apparently. That's some great luck. 2 turns in a row. Double ones on dodge and a knockout as a result of the failure. Real awesome. Feels great. Plus these players are going out now. Oh, well. There you go. I'm going to have no one left on the field. And there's the injury. No long-term effect. No regen. Don't trick me with that no regeneration shit. He does regenerate, fortunately. And for the assist that he doesn't really need. And he's just taking my players off the field so that he can pick up the ball and run with it. Okay. And yep, got him. And another. Please tell me that was at least the. Nope, not even the player with claws. But we regenerate from that one and actually get in the right box. Alright, trying not to be tilted, not working. And then he picks it right up. What fun! Now it seems to have cleared itself up. Wow, yay. Random, nothing changed. BS happening because of it. So let's see if this results in anything better than what we've been getting so far. Nope. Not a lick. And I have no rerolls, so... Sure, let's try this. I don't know. Desperation makes you look real bad. Yeah. Yeah, that was terrible play. Should not have attempted it. You know, 50-50 shot. Maybe it worked, maybe it didn't. And there's not going to be much I can do. He's going to take me down at every turn here. Very easily. Ran out of players. I don't even have the hope, because he's just going to run this in. No going for it. The only thing I've... 3 knock... I forgot that they got knocked out. I mean, I only have to roll anything other than a 1 for them to recover, but jeez. Alright, so what do I need to do to get some most out of here? That would be a 1 die even if I neutralized him. Of course, we're... Oh, he pushed me. Oh, he did block. He did block because he has block and I am idiot. I'll go ahead and not use it. Got 2 places he can push me. I chose this here. Follows up. Which is just as well. The worst part about this is he's got another turn. And it's just an awful lot, not my day for this game. Oh boy, whoopee. Get 1 die. Couldn't stand him up for whatever difference it makes. I'm not going to blitz with him. Get 2 here. Alright. That's a takedown. No armor break though. Stand up here, I guess, for some reason. Go for the blitz here. Or we go for the blitz here, which is a terrible plan. Not even worth doing. Just go for this, I guess. Both down. Get up, get down. I mean, probably the best play I could have made, even if it did result in a turnover. So we should get all of our players back except for 3. And we've got a pretty good chance to get all of them back. We might be at... we get 1, which means I rolled double 1s on the knockout recovery as well. And he gets the ball, and I get all this time to suffer. Because I'm out-strengthened him, matched on blocks, because he's not out anybody. And he's not even engaging in repertoire. Or conversation, whatever, I don't know. All I know is it sucks. Alright, that's our setup. Go ahead and stick with that. I suppose this is one of those, oh well, you just concede or start a new team kind of moments. And to good old 9 players to his 11. I didn't injure anyone, so I'm not getting any points other than the 5 constellation points. Really just a terrible, terrible start. And it was just bad luck that was the result. Both teams lose a turn, so even if I do manage to get the ball, I have even less a chance of scoring now. But he's got it in a great position to just run it in 2-3 turns. And there's really not much I can do about it, because he's getting double blocks off the line no matter how I set him up there. Don't use it. Let's go ahead and fall back. I don't know if it's the lack of a second werewolf that's really hurting me. I did use up all my rerolls too, so would have needed either one of them. Hey, that was actually with claws, so I don't feel bad about it. And we do regenerate. Getting plenty of regeneration, at least this match. For all that matters. Don't use that. Just fall back. Or get knocked to the side anyway. Doesn't matter if I use it or not. I'll stand firm until he has to push me back this time. Should have used it at the previous position. But oops. And it's a good old pushy-roo. He stays, yeah. Could have followed. A lesser player would have followed, like me. Self-defeatism. Not really what I need right now. Need some water, that's what I need. And we'll go ahead and fall back here. No sense in staying on the line. All of the players on him have already moved. No. He's really putting him out in there. And he might as well try and... You know, maybe that's one thing I always did wrong with the Chaos. Is I always use my goats to go for the ball. And really... He could have grabbed the ball with his Chaos Warrior here. And gotten to 5 points. But he's already got 2, so... Not really that important. So, I guess we line up here and blitz. Get 2 dice, we get on the ball. But of course he has block, which I wouldn't want both to go down anyway, since that wasn't the goal. I'll go ahead and stack up on the line. Even though this is just inviting him to hit me. And it's not smart-wise, or why am I even doing it like that? Ugh. Really not my day. Go for it. Which then fail this and get knocked out. No? Okay. Ugh. I was whining about failing dodges and getting knocked out. Those weren't failed dodges. It was a failed dodge and the other one was going for it. But they were done with 2 ones in a row. Anyway. For all that matters. Hey, we can stand firm here, but he's got double dice, I'm sure. From basically everyone. And that's the takedown. And the armor break claws, you know, not surprising. It is surprising, I don't know. 7's not that low, it's only one more point lower. Would really like it if the whites had more armor value than they do, but I understand why they don't. Well. Oh! Okay, he did reroll that. We will stand firm then. I think the first thing I will definitely pick up is guard. Here. Nothing more annoying than guard and stand firm. The old dwarven tactic. Which is probably why I've never enjoyed playing dwarves. I've never actually gotten them played long enough to start getting those skills that they have that are so bothersome. But we're going to be like at -3 dice with a block here. Which is nicely absurd. And the goat rolls. Going just fine. Okay, so. Yeah, -2 only. Not good, of course. It's a 1 die. We can make it a. Still 1 die. Do that. Alright, so we'll punt you off. Potentially. Stay here. Do I want to stay here? Yes. That's a going for it. We'll go for it. And he failed before he even got there. Hey, we made a reroll. Finally. It's just a push, but again, the point was neutralizing one more. But it doesn't matter. There's still way too many. Anyway. But, yeah. I don't know, let's go for some fucking cat. Not my day for this game. Alright, so trying to tie him up resulted in me just going down. Understandable. And we'll stand firm all day. Fortunately, he doesn't have a lot of blocks, so he'll have to get a defender down, or defender stumbles, unless he wants to go down himself. Well, there you go, so you got it. And of course, that's the one with block. I'll go ahead and stand firm anyway. Unfortunately, I still have 2 players knocked out, so I really couldn't have gotten very many more in position. And the wolf, which I have the worst luck with his armor breaks, he seems to get kicked off all the time, would have been the one player I could have depended on there to really get in there and do some work. But without the ghoul or the werewolf, we're really limited on our mobility. Well, unfortunately, he did have another reroll to answer to that bad situation he got put into. And there's an armor break. And an injury. Again, not a Claude. Missed the next game. Does not regenerate. So this team is getting scrapped. So if he stalls at all, I'll just concede. Because this is a no good. Fresh team, missing a vital player for the next play, or next game. Not worth continuing. But we'll at least give him the courtesy of allowing him to score one more point before we give up on it. Move him to here, since we're scrapping this team anyway. Let him get all the blocks he wants. Again, I'm not going to get upset if he blocks, but there's no sense of being a poor sport about it and harassing him even more. I don't know if that ghoul or zombie could have stood up or not. Or this one, for that matter. So is he trying to decide if that's what he wants to do? Or is he... confused? Because I said score, and then I'll concede. And see, that's a stall right there. Why are you stalling? I told you I was giving you a free win. You just took yourself away from getting extra points. Like, you're an idiot. No offense. Unless you didn't understand what I meant. I said I was going to concede after you scored, and then you proceed to not even try. Like, if you want to get other hits in, that's fine. Oh, I'm going to stall. Yeah, deleted. That was a terrible start. I mean, I hate to be a whiny quitter, but guess what? I don't know if I was a whiny quitter. I think I was more of a benevolent quitter. You know what? Let's go with Lightning Green instead of Dungeon Bowl. Maybe that was the X factor. No. We got this. So. I was saying that maybe I need to get my werewolves and my flesh golems and my whites. Skip out on the ghoul. Go for this and get... Wait, I can still get 3 rerolls. Oh, that's only 1 white though. You know? So, if we do this, we still get 2. I'm fine with that. Oh, reset. That's faster. Alright, so. That was the big problem, is we lost a wolf, and that was pretty much game over for us at that point. It was our alpha. Yeah. Now, if it puts me up against the same... Da la la. Ah! Buttons, fingers, hands, go! Puts me up against the same exact team. I'm gonna be sad. Maybe I made the badass wrong. I don't remember. Well, let's go with this one then, this time. Capitalization counts. And then no ghoul. Random zombies. Two rerolls. And a done. The new and improved Strip the Flesh. Joining a multiplayer league here. Cabalvision Official League. Okay, go back. Do it right this time. Register. And find an opponent. Oh no, we forgot to do our team thingy. I've joined the competition. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for letting me know. Now, this will be the third game. I count that second one as I'm already kinda salty. Oh, here we go. Here's a fair and balanced game against another fresh team and not an experienced Chaos team. Not that I'm saying this will be an easy match, because Elven Alliance, pretty good. So they might not actually be a fresh team, they might just be a... Nope, they are. There we go. Can't afford anything anyway, as neither could they. So I guess they weren't just... I guess they just weren't as ready as I was for the game to start. So glad I have a faster computer, because this game is a bit of a tough one to run, apparently, for computers. They just don't like it. Oh, I've been playing with a cord in front of me this whole time. I can't believe it. There's a coin flip set up. He's giving me the ball first. Which is understandable, because the passing team really has a good chance of running it in there. But he doesn't have any backup players, so if I take his thrower out, who is here, well, his thrower isn't the best player on his team. And I really need to put the werewolves up against his blockers, because I think they're the only ones with 8 armor value. That seems to be the case. Then we get our block over here. So we can pass him on down. Same over here. Now we'll keep a couple of ghouls down and back in case things go wrong. I guess we can keep them all the way over there even. Alright, that'll work for me. Not going to be a permanent team setup, of course, but it's one we can handle for the moment. Opponent is making his choice. Where does he want to put that ball? Even though he doesn't have anyone with kick skill, or anyone who's willing to kick it at all. So he throws it down there, right in the back middle. I kind of forgot that I was on offense. Kind of. Let's take down. We can follow that up because that will allow us to assist, whereas previously we could not. Though I was really planning on doing all of this differently. Maybe we'll go back and pick up the ball with a... Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, clearly. Okay, off to a screaming start. Getting that double skull out of the way early? Or gonna see 100 more of them? I don't know. I hope I never find out either. It seems like a random thing to do. Oh. We don't need to go that far with it. Keeps it nice and safe if we do manage to pick it up, which we don't. I don't have a vein in my forehead to have pop out, so I'm gonna have to simulate it right now, apparently. Terrific start. Going great for both of us. It's actually maybe not going to take that. I was gonna say. A little early to not be taking those rerolls. And the push. And the concession. Are you... Come on. Like, at least I gave my opponent a chance to play the game. He didn't knock down my werewolf, so he concedes immediately. That's as bad as a start. Because it's still a game completed. And a victory. Ooh, hollow victory is heck. I can't level anyone up from that. And both zombies got fucking... I can't even play this anymore right now. Like, what were you even going for there? Why did you quit? Like, you failed a single dodge, but that's not even why you quit. You just can roll a push and a down. You one block. Whatever. That's why I want to start a league with people who... Alright. Time for some random characters. Isaac wants to be. Gonna switch over to some Binding of Isaac. Now update that. And go ahead and get the game going here. Should be all set up for it.
Isaac and his mother.
That seems to be going.
In
All right.
a small house on a hill.